Okay, y'all, I know y'all saw Kelly Rowland going in on this security guard here. I want to talk about it. Let's go.
Headlock, got him in a headlock. Music to my ears, I'm about to make your head pop. Headlock, got him in a...
Child, okay, so Kelly Rowland at this like film festival or whatever, right? So we start out and I'm already seeing this dress and this bob. I'm like, oh my, come through, Bob. Come through, B.O.B. They are definitely going to call Miss Mama Bob when she walk around. It's giving, this bob is giving very much glowing crescent moon tees. Do you see what I'm saying? Angelic celestial tees. Let's talk about that. So whatever, she came out with this PTA meeting. Can I speak to the manager? Asked Bob, like you already know what's up. And this beautiful red dress, like she was just giving it, right? Paparazzi taking pictures, whatever. It's, you know, it's hectic on the carpet. So one of the staff comes up and says, it seems like she's motioning to her like, hey, would you mind just walking up the stairs? And so she obliges, like Kelly just walks. And then Miss Mamas comes up, okay? This is the security guard that was getting pointed at and scolded, all right? She said she got her hand out like this and, you know, block it. Now, keep in mind, this red carpet, like people come in there like this so that they can pose, so people can take their pictures, whatever. Meanwhile, Miss Security got her hand out like this. Okay, but even with this, Kelly just pays it. She keeps walking up. It's fine. By now, I'm sure, like, I would be a little bit annoyed by this point, but she keeps walking after a couple waves, because, I mean, the other security guard is also coming up by this point. I think they just want, like, traffic to keep moving. They want everybody upstairs. Cool, whatever. And at this point, Kelly's just walking. She ain't said nothing yet. Like, she keep walking. But I would already been annoyed, like I said. But Kelly ain't said nothing by this point, so she's walking. Now, from what I can see here, and honestly, a lot of the internet agrees with me here after they done dissected this video for how long, right? It seems like the security guard stepped on Kelly's dress or something, like bumped into something, right? And even with that, Kelly reached back and it seems like she was saying like, hey, boo, you stepped on my dress. It's okay. But, you know, just, you know, watch it. So even up until this point, yes, the security guard bumped into her, stepped on her dress, whatever. But Kelly was just like, okay, it's fine, whatever. But then I think the security guard said something while Kelly was trying to like walk away, walk upstairs, to which Kelly responded and she was visibly upset. Now, the lip readers on the internet, y'all already know how the internet is. The lip readers were saying that she said something like, you don't have to talk to me like that. You don't talk to me like that. And then when Kelly gets to the top of the steps, it seems like she's saying, like, I'm not a child. Don't talk to me like that. That's what it seemed like. She's like, girl, and for the finish him. For the finisher, I'm not a child. Don't talk to me like that. Now, like I said, this is just internet lip reading. It could be anything. We're just being messy over here, right? Now, I saw some articles written about this saying like, oh, well, it's a diva moment. She had a diva moment. And like just going through the video, I don't think it's fair to say that she had a video that she had a diva moment. I think that there's so many opportunities. There were so many places that Kelly could have gone off. And like in the beginning, she gave a lot of grace, I think. Like she was just like, all right, y'all doing a lot. Like, you know, so, and we don't know what these people say underneath their breath, especially if you are a black celebrity and they white asses, no shade, don't like recognize you. It ain't no telling what she said. And to me, just from the outside looking in, like I said, we don't know these people for real. They're just celebrities. We don't know they tea for real. But just from the outside looking in, it don't seem like Kelly be walking around ready to give people a hard time. Like to me, Kelly stays to herself. She chilling. She nice. She do what she got to do. She go home. She do her performance. She do what she got to do. She walk the carpet. She go home. To me, she don't bother nobody like that. So for you to have her going off like this, it's just everybody was like, you know what I mean? Like, she don't really be on this type of energy. Like, what were y'all up there saying to her? Also, some of the articles brought up that time where, you remember there were like a bunch of reports saying that Kelly Rowland had walked out of the Today Show, like she walked off set mad. So they brought that up and they're like, oh, well, is she a diva? Like some articles were doing that, trying to be messy, right? And I'm just like, girl, it isn't being a diva if you have to defend yourself when someone is trying to play in your face. Like, that's not being a diva to me. That's not being an asshole to me. It's not being, you know, uppity. It's just like, girl, if you're playing in my face, would you want me to just sit there and take it? If you're disrespecting me on set, would you want me to sit there and take it? And honestly, a lot of people do want you to sit there and take it, and they get mad when you get up. But I'm just like, Kelly, to me, has not like been this person publicly where she's looking for mess, looking for drama, looking for, you know what I mean, looking to be an asshole. Very much, to me, she gives me the energy like, girl, okay, you respect me, I respect you, we move on about our business. Like, that's what it gives me. So I really want to hear the audio, girl, because she was over there like, you might be able to play with somebody else, but guess what? You're not gonna play with me. You're not gonna play with me. But yeah, I find it interesting that like some of the way that some of these publications were trying to report this, almost like, well, Kelly's being a diva, Kelly's being an asshole. I'm just like, girl, did we watch the same video? It's like some of y'all are acting like she came up to the event, came up to the carpet and immediately started dragging. But like, she gave a lot of chances. Like, she was clearly uncomfortable and annoyed in the beginning, or at least those things would have annoyed me in the beginning, and she still handled it with grace. It's only until Miss Mama's here with her Miss Mama's here was talking slick, and that's it. Like, she checked it and kept it moving. So I don't think, well, no diva stuff. It's just very much don't play with me, you know, don't play with me. I love Kelly's like response on social media after this whole thing. She didn't really say anything, at least at the time that I'm recording this video. She didn't really say anything like word wise, but she put up these pictures like immediately. I guess while people were talking about it, I mean, it's still a viral moment on social media, everybody talking about it. So she put it up while everybody was talking, like, okay, anyway, look at how good I look in this. And we all had to agree, Kelly. We all agreed. Okay, and we can have a quick question to close out the video. Say you were in a public space like that and somebody keep like, I'm saying like public space and cameras and shit. Like, I want you to put in the comments how many times somebody got to try you before you start going off like Kelly did, because someone got like 1 or 2 times with me, especially because like a lot of times you can feel when someone's trying to gaslight you, like, oh, well, I didn't really mean to bump into you. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, what do you mean? I wasn't speaking disrespectfully to you. You know what I mean? And those kind of attitudes get under my skin so much quicker, because at that point it's down to 1, 2 times. Because girl, you really tried it. Like, I think like Kelly acted like most people would act in these situations, like many people would. Like, if I could genuinely tell you you don't mean to do this, or you don't mean to step on my stuff, or you don't mean to bump into me, like I can have some grace, you know what I mean? I can have some grace. But if you're playing in my face, and then on top of that, the added pressure of being in front of everybody, like, you ain't finna play with me in front of paparazzi. Yeah. You ain't finna play with me at this event. I'm supposed to be working, enjoying my time, whatever, making my networks, connections, advertising, whatever I gotta advertise. You ain't finna play with me, girl. So let me know what you think of this. Thank y'all so much for watching. Love y'all so much, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
It's a shakedown when a nigga come to town, huh? Single show you all these bitches gonna drown, and all these pussies get so nervous cause they let me out the pound. It's a shakedown.